So, those of you who've been watching Living the Dream will know that I'm currently doing exams, and we happen to have 4 very big games coming up, so this episode and the 3 that follow will be those 4 big games. So, hit like and subscribe, let's go marching on together. What's up guys, welcome to episode number 6 of Marching On Together, and as you can see on your screens, 2 things are happening right now. The first is that we're playing Liverpool in the League Cup quarter-final. The second is that we're sitting 5th in the table, just 10 points adrift of Arsenal, but also still in contention for those Champions League spots. We're level on points with City. They do have a game in hand over us, which they are playing as we play now, but you know, it's all good, we'll make it work for us. As I said in the intro, we're playing the next 4 games in sequential episodes because, as you can see on the top right here, we have Liverpool today, then we've got Chelsea, then we've got Manchester United, both of whom are above us, and we could go above if we can win both those games. And then we've got Watford in the FA Cup, which is kind of important because it's the FA Cup, it's a chance at a trophy and a shot at Europe, which is what we're really, really looking for. In terms of what you've missed since we played Sunderland in that last episode, we drew 1-1 with Sheffield United with Dodi Lukabakio scoring. We then beat West Ham 3-1 with Thibaut Persin, Curtis Jones and Rodrigo scoring goals. We then beat Stoke 2-0 with goals from Srirachi and Rodrigo. A 2-1 win over Spurs with Curtis Jones and Ruan scoring. And then our last game, we played Liverpool away in the league and we lost 4-3, and this one was a bit of a crazy one, as you can see here. We were at one stage 2-0 up, and then it was 2-1, and then it was 3-1, and then it was 3-2, and then it was 3-3, and then it was 4-3. We just collapsed. I don't know why. I don't fully understand why. So today we play Liverpool again. We're going to look to get some revenge. That's the plan. Let me show you the lineup. So our starting lineup today is Bilo in goal, Jedvai, Florente, Goch and Srirachi at the back. We've got Buendia, Suarez, Phillips and Ruan in midfield, and Gelhardt and Rodrigo up top. We have Norrington, Davis, Drama, Persin, Kovnacki, Verba, Jankto and Rafinha on the bench. In terms of players missing, Oliver Skip is injured. He's out for another few weeks still. Obviously Brooks then, and we've not really made use of, but he's out for a couple of months. Perez Tika also out for a little while. I've brought in a few players from Sunderland on trial because they were released. Johnny Williams, Rolando Aarons, and this guy was not an ex-Sunderland player, Facundo Colidio, but he is an Argentine under-23 international released by Inter. So I thought I'd see if we can make him work. Curtis Jones, of course, ineligible today because he is on loan to us from Liverpool. So let's go win this game. That's our plan. Before we go into the dressing room, I just want to show you the Liverpool team sheet because there has been a few things that have changed between real life and game life, as you'd imagine. Things such as we have Mats Hummels at the back for Liverpool. They've got Heung-min Son playing on the left-hand side, or the right hand. He's playing on a wing for them. He's playing on a wing. That's what we need to know. Grabara is playing in goal today instead of Alisson. Alisson played against us last time. So they've made one change since the last 2 changes apparently. Everton Shebalinia has come in as well. I don't know anything about that guy. I don't know. I know he replaces Daka, who was epic against us. That's all we need to know. Anyway, let's go into the dressing room. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. Got there and put on a worthy display. People seem happy. Tunnel interview. Do you feel? Yes, sure. How do you feel at the second match of Liverpool in quick succession? I saw enough from our first meeting to think we're ready to go out there and get the job done. I did, especially with the players they've got missing. Trent Alexander-Arnold is injured, which is why Joe Gomez starts on the right-hand side, by the way. So that's why he's missing. They haven't sold him. He's just not available for them. And that gives us a really good advantage. Also, we've got 2 really quick strikers, and Mats Hummels is about 72 years old. So if we can put some pressure on him, run at him, we might have a shot. Goal kick, and it's Grabara for Liverpool. Puts the ball forward. We need to head this away ideally. Koch to Josimir, to Ruan. Ruan plays the ball over the top looking for Rodrigo, doesn't find him, and now Son heads it on to Sadio Mane, back to Son. And we've got to do something about this. Josimir to Phillips. Phillips lets the ball go to Ruan. Ruan, ball across the field, gives it away to Everton. Firmino to Mane, back to Everton, and Bilo makes the save. Imagine being called Everton and playing for Liverpool. That's weird, isn't it? Josimir to Rodrigo, back to Josimir. What can we do here? Let's try and get round our guys. Josimir with a cross, and Suarez can't do anything about it. Ruan goes in a bit recklessly. Suarez is there, lays it off to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo puts it away. And that's his 9th goal of the season, and we are leading Liverpool at Anfield in the quarter-final of the League Cup. And those of you who've just joined the series won't know this, but those of you who've been around since our Sunderland days will know. Liverpool were the team we beat 2 seasons ago in the League Cup final to win the League Cup. Yes, if you want to go back to that episode, we did win the League Cup whilst we were a championship side with Sunderland. Liverpool are beatable in this competition, and we need to prove it again. So throw in for us on the far side. Jedvaj is going to take it. He's got a good long throw on him. Goes into the box. Hummels heads it away, but only as far as Emi. Emi needs to play this back. Henderson gets there first, though, because Emi can get under control. Now Mane is through. We've got to get back and defend here. Great save by Bilo. Great save by Justin Bilo, the Dutchman. Just what we were looking for, really. What we were looking for at the right time. And now Son Heung-min is going to take the corner. Whips into the box. Koch heads it away. And now Everton chasing down the ball for Liverpool. That's never going to get tired. Naby Keita picks up the ball, left-hand side. Emi with a great tackle to put the ball out of play and break down the possession. Another throw-in on the left-hand side for us. Josimir short to Phillips. Phillips hooks it to Gelhardt, and Gelhardt is through. He's only got Hummels to beat, and he's put it away. And we're 2-0 up. We're 2-0 up at Anfield in the quarter-final of the League Cup. I know I can't get complacent. We made it to 2-0 up at one stage before against Liverpool in the last game. We don't want to, we don't want to tempt fate on it happening again. I don't want another 4-3 defeat because that was very, very, very stressful. And I'd rather we just get this done. To be honest, I'd rather we get this done with a nice convincing win. Goal kicking, it's Grabara for Liverpool, puts the ball forward to Son, and it's Josimir, heads it on to Ruan, gives it away to Gomez, it's with Jordan Henderson to Keita, to Firmino. We've got to get back here and really do something about this. Everton on the run, Jedvaj picks it up, Bilo clears it, only as far as Gomez, Henderson to Keita. Can we do something about this, please? Henderson out wide, but Ruan intercepts, and now Ruan needs to do something about this, and it's with Emi. Emi heads it back to Phillips, Phillips up the field, looking for Rodrigo. Ruan picks up the ball. Gomez with a tackle to Keita, and back to Gomez, to Son, and we really need to start getting in control of this game. Henderson, ball wide, looking for Everton, heads it across to Firmino, he's through, and Bilo with another great save. Oh, it was a goal kick, it went wide, looked like a great save from Bilo. I'm going to give him the credit anyway, he's been pretty good. Throw it on the far side for Liverpool now, and it's going to be Mendes taking it short to Firmino to Everton. Back to Mendes. Mendes, ball over the top, looking for Everton. We need to cover this very quickly. Llorente tries to get a dig in. Everton puts it wide. We've got ourselves a goal kick. Throw in for Liverpool now with Gomez. Goes to Son. And Firmino has a pop. Bilo again with a save. And we need to try and get up the field to get a third goal. We're not going to get it. Calvin Phillips has picked up a knock, which is worrying. And Ruan has been terrible in this first half. Both these things are of concern to us. But we've managed to take a 2-0 lead into half-time, into the dressing room. I'm going to say I'm happy with how things are going. Keep it up. I will, of course, keep an eye on Calvin Phillips and Ruan in case they need to come off in this second half. But let's just get it underway. Throw in for Liverpool. Mendes to Everton. Out to Firmino. Firmino with a cross. And Mane is there. And this is what I kind of feared. This kind of falling apart thing. The referee is looking at VAR for offside. We're going to give this a quick check. It's Martin Atkinson and it's been disallowed. He's disallowed a Liverpool goal. Liverpool have been on the wrong end of VAR. Store this date in your calendars, people. It's actually possible. I mean, he was obviously offside. I don't know why that needed VAR. He was miles off. Free kick for Liverpool now. It's with Son. Ball into the box. Koch heads it away. And we need someone to chase this down. Virgil van Dijk is going to get on the ball, but we need to put pressure on them. Henderson. Back to Virgil van Dijk. And Ruan making tackles, making waves. Henderson to Gomez. Gomez ball over the top for Son. Son is through and Son has scored, and that's just shambolic, and that's going to be time to make those subs. I think we're going to send on Jankto for Phillips. We're going to take off Ruan as well. We're going to send on Rafinha. I don't like making subs this early in the second half, but Jankto needs to come on to replace Phillips either way, and Rafinha just needed to replace Ruan because Ruan was annoying me with how bad he was. Throw in for Liverpool, a lot of time gone. There's 15 minutes left to play. Angel Gomez picks up the ball to Keita. Keita across the box, but Jankto now on the ball. Kicks it forward, looking for Rodrigo, who doesn't quite get there. Henderson nods it out into touch. Another throw in for Liverpool. It's Hummels taking it this time. Jedvai hits it away, only as far as Mendes. Mendes across to Matias Enrique. Gelhardt gets in the way of it, then Felipe Suarez to Persin. Persin with the ball forward to Gelhardt. Gelhardt's through. He has a pop, and it's just wide. Just as an update, I brought on Persin on the right-hand side, Jankto and then Rafinha on the left-hand side. Persin coming on for Emi because Emi Buendia was not really having the game of his life. And I felt like Persin offered a bit more as Firmino puts the ball away for Kulishevsky. Koch puts the ball forward. Rodrigo heads it on looking for Gelhardt, who's picked up a knock. Ball goes out wide though for Angel Gomez, and we need to do tackling. We've done it. Jedvai with a good tackling there. Gomez forced to play it back, and Suarez ball forward looking for Gelhardt, who's lost some of his pace. He's also got a bruised ankle apparently. He's through into the box though, and that's a good save by Grabara. I thought that was going to go under him and in then, but he has managed to get a hand on it and flick it wide apparently, and now we've got ourselves a corner, and it's with Rafinha. Rafinha goes short to Jankto. Gomez in there with a tackle. We've got ourselves another corner. One more chance to try and increase this lead again. And we're going to try the same thing. Rafinha short to Jankto looks like being the thing. It is. Jankto can cross, which is always good, but he's brought down by Henderson, and that's the end of the highlight. And now a Liverpool corner. Angel Gomez into the box, and Bilo makes the save again. He's been a really, really solid man at the back for us today. I'd have said he was nailed on for man of the match if it wasn't likely that someone else was going to score. And it looks like it'll be Rodrigo. Rodrigo is through, and Rodrigo buries it. Bilo gets the assist, which must boost his rating out to make him man of the match. He does deserve the award. But Rodrigo makes it 3-1, and that should guarantee our place in the semi-final. And I don't even know if I'm going to show you who we're playing in the semi-final before the next episode, because I think the draw happens after the next game. We'll find out in just a second. But, yeah, Rodrigo makes it 3-1, and we're looking pretty solid. We're looking pretty solid right now. Throwing for Liverpool, 92nd minute. Mane heads it to Keita. Kulishevsky's in, and Firmino has a pop. And it's now 3-2, and this is heart-in-mouth time because there are 3 minutes left, and we have to hold on against a very, very good Liverpool side. And this is now becoming a slight concern. I may have to drop this defensive line back. And that is the final whistle. We have secured a 3-2 win at Anfield. Revenge for the last game. We've made it through to the semi-finals. Like I said, I don't know who we're going to be playing. I don't know if that's been drawn yet. We'll find out in just a second when the draw is happening. And if it's not happening before the next game, it's going to be a magical mystery surprise tour. And so it's draw time for the semi-final. It could be Arsenal, Man United or Villa. I very much want Villa because I found out I've got 5 players missing for this next tie, or for the next round of this competition. I have 2 players suspended as a result of yellow cards, and I have 3 out injured. So I very much want Villa, just because they're my best chance of making it to the final. Let's do automatic draw, make it suspenseful as much as it can be. United at home against Arsenal. We've got Villa away, but we've got Villa. That's very, very good for us. That means we've got a very good chance of getting to the final, because as things stand, Villa currently sit, if I click on the right screen, Villa currently sit in 11th in the table. They are 11 points behind us, and things are looking very good. But with that being said, our next game is going to be against Chelsea. They've got a 2-day gap between their next game and playing us. We've got a bit of a gap until the Boxing Day game, which is good. So we could very easily, as long as City, can lose to West Brom maybe, we could squeeze into the top 4. But that's our next game. We're coming back right away for Chelsea. So join me on Thursday for that. That's a good choice for you to make. In the meantime, guys, I've been Chasing Lamely. You can find me on the socials below. I'm on Twitter, Insta, and Patreon as Chasing Lamely. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because liking and subscribing is good for you and the channel. And Magic Graphic there will remind you that you should be subscribing, ringing the bell, selecting the all option, because then you get to see me live when I go live with the FM Premier League. That's always a good time. And in the meantime, guys, I've been Chasing Lamely. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.